Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. So guys, today is Saturday. I'm going to do the fire and water signs today. And I've already pulled y'all's message. And guys, I just want to say that, my angels told me a while back that my messages are going to be expanding. And today with this message, they've come in with a little extra information. They're saying everybody's expanding. Those of us that are stepping closer towards the age of Aquarius in the fifth dimension of listening to our instincts and wanting a better world, people are, what's embodied partly in this message this morning is people are more willing to see what's been holding them back. They're willing to take out things that they didn't want to look at before, bring it out into the clear light of day, maybe with the help and clarity of other people, look at it and say, I'm no longer letting this fear hold me back. I'm no longer letting certain people hold me back. If I have a path of destiny, if I'm in some way going to be a mover shaker, if I'm supposed to do a business that's going to help heal people, if I'm going to do a business that's going to bring a product to people that I know people want, or I have this dream about something, I'm feeling like people are now becoming, because the world is in such the state that it is, that more people are stepping up and saying, even if I'm not sure what I want to do, I just know I want to do something better than I did before. I want to be a better person than I was before. And people are willing to shake the skeletons out of their closet, look at them, and turn them around, and instead of saying, well, gee, this is just a crappy part of me. Instead, they're saying, okay, this is an opportunity to take this thing and turn it around and make it a better part of me. Because we all have that ability to look within and take things we don't like and make them things we do like. So let me tell y'all what I got with this message. And this is a really great message, guys. This is for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. And let me tell y'all what we got. I really like this message. So first of all, we're starting off with rewards for your efforts, where in the past you were blocked. Okay, so for those of you that are maybe working on self-change or working on a project or even looking at things internally that you want to change, you're willing to do that now, whereas maybe you weren't before. Because we have movement and we also have other people. So rather you've reached out to ask other people about, is there anything about me I can change? Or is there anything I don't see about myself? Or is there something about this project that... or this thing that I want to do. People are asking people that they trust. They're narrowing down their who's a friend, who's just an acquaintance is what I'm feeling. And when you do this, it brings you a lot of joy because it brings some clarity. And guys, we have secrets down here, what's within your control. And that's why I'm feeling this from this overall message, is that people are willing to, whoever this message is for, you're willing to want to change yourself to be a better person. You're wanting to know what your spiritual journey is. Maybe you have even asked for help from your spiritual side, and they came through with some people that were willing to help you. Let me turn this overhead on so we have a little more light. Let me pull this curtain, guys, and see if I can get some more natural light in here. Okay, so I feel like whoever you are, that you are wanting to examine things to make yourself a better person, to make things around you move better. Maybe you're even, and because we have reverse lagoos down here, maybe you're even getting rid of some people that you have come to realize that they're not really your friend, or they're not really there's someone in your group that you see something, they're telling me, you see something that you didn't like, an aspect of their personality that you decide, that doesn't kind of fit into the kind of person I am. And it could be something really small, but it tells you a whole lot about their character. And you decide you want to be a better person every day. So you make up your mind about something and you ask for inner guidance and you ask for outer guidance. And these people that come along that help you, it really makes you happy because in some way you come to yourself and you ask, maybe you ask, maybe you sit down and write down a list of things you don't want to be anymore, or you don't want to be like anymore. Maybe you have a habit of telling the same story over and over again, which I do, and you decide you don't want to do that no more. So you ask for some help, and you get it, and then things start going forward because you have released something. So down here, what is unknown to you, we have Rada, which is the travel, and I'm feeling like today it also stands for releasing. You release, as of this time, you're still working on it, but you release something because you want to go forward. Does that make sense? And it is on your path of destiny, because this is also breakthrough and process of self-change. Okay. And then we have Hagalaz, which is something happens that you see about yourself that you don't like, you want to change. It's what they're telling me this morning. And the reason why I say that is because then we have a success. So you have gotten rid of something. You're now healing. You now feel more relief because maybe it's some bad habit that you get rid of. Okay. And it does have something to do with the way you deal with things, with the way you deal with some kind of a project or a relationship or something that you have going on here, because it's a reward from the harvest of your own efforts, but you don't see that quite yet. Okay. But you've been kind of stuck on it. And then when you figure out what it is, because down here within your control, we have secrets. So I feel like you realize something, or maybe some friends or something, you start getting movement because you talk to some friends, they tell you a couple of things and you go, wow, I didn't realize I did that. Or maybe at a party or a get together, somebody's filming, pulls out their camera to get some video of the party going on. And you see yourself sitting in a corner. They're showing me somebody sitting on a black leather couch, and they're talking about something, and you go, oh my God, am I telling that story again? Or am I saying that again? And you see something about yourself that you decide you want to change. So then you have this breakthrough, and you decide, I'm not going to do that no more. And you actually write it down. You do something about it because you want to change it. Okay, so this feels like this is talking about some Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that want to change something about themselves that they don't like and no longer serves them. Okay? And you do have healing and relief from it and becoming a better, stronger foundation as a person. Okay? So we have this first, and then you have this. Does that make sense? And see, you are going forward. Okay? All right. So this is what is unseen to you at this time. Now, what's within your control? A secret comes to light. And I don't feel like it's a secret to other people, because we then have Fihu, and we have Anzu, and we have Gibu. I feel like this is something that you didn't realize about yourself, that people bring it to your attention, and you decide you want to get rid of it. Process of self-change, right? And then through your own inner ear, you also realize, yeah, I do that, don't I? And when you release it, I think when you release this, some of your spiritual gifts come out into the open, okay? And it's been blocking your flow. It's been blocking you in some sort of way. This also could be this could also be a person that they haven't told you about this because in some way it suits them. It benefits them because they see maybe this is a jealous female or a jealous relative or something like that they don't never say nothing because they see how some people shy away from you because of this one thing. And they don't never tell you because it suits them to have you around. Maybe you're always giving them money or giving them a ride somewhere, or maybe you're helping them in some way that is beneficial to them. So they don't never say nothing. But once you realize this person, you kick to the curb. Or, like I said, it opens up and your spiritual gifts start coming in. Or you start listening to your intuition and your spiritual counselors. Because then we have Ing, completion of beginnings, and a doorway. And guys, I've been telling y'all, if you look at this, see Ing, I feel like, because Thurius is releasing the past and walking into the future. Okay, so this is a doorway. And this, I feel like, is you coming through that doorway. Because if you put a line down the middle of Ing, okay, you can look at that as coming through Ing. So you're releasing something about yourself you don't like. That's going into the future. And guys, look how much success you have with this. You suddenly start having a lot more movement. Even if you have to defend it to somebody or defend it to yourself. Okay? You have a lot of success come to yourself, and your own inner foundation becomes stronger. You get some kind of sharp clarity, they're telling me. And you decide that it's just something that's just not suitable to the person you are becoming. Does that make sense to anybody? Okay? And guys, this is the best ending you could have to a reading, because you shake loose this, whatever it is you don't like about yourself, or about something to do with the way you're living your life now. Okay? And your spirit guides, your ancestors, your inner ear, your friends, people that love you, they want to see you happy. So they bring this to your attention, and it's something you've actually, even maybe it could be on a subconscious level, you decided, is there anything about myself I don't like that people see as ugh about me? Like Ugh. That's the only thing I don't like about you is you do this all the time. Does that make sense? That's got to make sense to someone because you decide to release this and let it go. Maybe you write it down 100 times and set it on fire. Maybe you have 2 friends say, hey, tell me every time I do this. Maybe you put a rubber band around your wrist and every time you realize you're repeating that same stupid old story, you snap it and you go, I'm not doing that again. It's a habit I want to change. So guys, I feel like this is a message for an individual, but I also feel like it's kind of embodying what people are wanting to change as they go into the future, because we cannot live our life the old way compared to how things used to be. One of the people I sometimes listen to is MJ at Soulful Revolution, and she's talked about when Pluto went into retrograde and Pluto's now direct, and people are wanting to, like, we cannot do things the way we used to do them. More people's gifts are coming in. More people are like guys. You know, there's jobs all over the place in some places because more people are doing jobs on the internet. More people are doing jobs in a different kind of way. More people are doing things like the internet is so big now. Do you know what I'm saying? That, 100 years ago, we didn't even have cell phones, guys. At least I don't think we did, you know? So I'm just saying, I'm 60 years old. And when I was a kid, I remember looking at one of those little comic books. I don't think, do they even still make comic books anymore? On the back of it they were saying, someday in the future, you may have this screen. And they were showing this lady talking to this screen. It was a monitor and saying, this could be your future. And me and my friend looked at each other and said, not in our day in life. Well, guys, there it is. There it is, guys. There is the monitor that was on the back of that comic book that me and my friend at 8 years old looked at each other and said, oh, that's never going to happen in our lifetime. Well, yes, it did. Yes, it did. So guys, I really feel like people are just changing. They're starting to feel a different way. They're starting to grow a different way. And I feel like you are part of this. So rather this is a project you've been working on that someone tells you, you need to do something a little different. It's been stalled, or a part of yourself. And I feel like this is like an internal thing, but it could be a project that you're working on because it says we start off with fruits of your labor, legalities. We start off with some kind of where you've been feeling blocked. And then you have all this movement and help from other people and yourself. And then you have all this opening up, guys. And you have Path of Destiny, Rado. You have all this movement. This here, again, I feel like is internal. But I'm just saying, and you've been blocked. But look at the end of your reading. Guys, this is so positive. So whatever it is you're wanting to change, let me put this up here, guys. Whatever it is you've been wanting to change, or you need to change in whatever project you've got working on, where you ask for help, and maybe you didn't see. And also, guys, this message could also be that you haven't been seeing something of your project that somebody points out to you that you don't know about right now. But then you get this breakthrough because you have these other people helping you. And you're like, oh, okay. Well, we're now going to fix that. So then you have this healing and this relief and then the success because they bring it to your attention and you fix it. Okay, so whether it's internal or external, it doesn't matter. It just depends on who's looking at this reading, how this reading resonates for you. And you're going to know if this is you or not, or somebody that you know. Okay, they're telling me. So, guys, the process of self-change and becoming a better person is what you strive to be as a human being. And we're all in this together. We're all part of the collective. So this is a fire sign reading, but it also feels like it's like a collective reading too of how people are going to be changing going into the future. And guys, just complete whatever it is that you're working on so that you can go through this doorway. Rather it's being a better person or getting your project moving again with the help of other people that you trust. Okay, because you still have this down here. It could be one person trying to lead you astray or wanting you to keep it where it is because they're working behind the scenes on you. Okay, so you may have one person in your midst that wants you not to get it because they're trying to steal some of your ideas they're saying. So be aware of that too, guys. That's where also you may need to call in some legal help, which again, that's movement and other people, correct? So, yeah, you might have somebody working behind the scenes, guys. This is either blocking yourself or a block from other people that want you to stay right where you're at because it's beneficial to them. So if you figure out who that person is, walk away from this. This is the most negative thing in this whole reading, guys. So rather it's a block within yourself or another person that wants you to stay right where you're at, Reverse birth, guys. Make sure you figure out who this person is, if it's a person. And if you realize you're your own worst enemy, then it's you, and it's a block within you. Okay? There's that block. Okay? So take that how that resonates. Because, guys, y'all know, if you've been paying attention to my readings lately, they give me hella messages. That's what I'm going to say it. Hella. H-E-L-L-U. Hella messages. And when I start pulling these cards, sometimes they send me other messages. So let's put this up here. Let's pull some tarot. On the major arcana. I might even pull a person or two. But we're going to see what we get here, guys. So, spiritual counselors of other people, whoever has come forth that they want their person to see this message. If there's any other messages you want to give, besides just confirming everything, if there's anything else you want them to look out for, that is even further unseen, bring that message forth. We're truly grateful for everything that you do. So if there's a message that somebody needs, if there's something that somebody needs to see that's going to confirm to them, this is what they just told me. Okay, so if there is a message for a particular person that's going to confirm that this message is for them, let's bring that forth as well. That's what somebody just said, guys. So if there is another message or another piece of the puzzle, let it come out in the tarot for this person to know this message is specifically for them. Just in half, okay. Let's see what we got on the bottom. Okay, choice in love. So guys, this could be this person right here. It could be somebody that doesn't want you to move forward. Okay, this could be, it's just a choice in love. So maybe there's somebody that, this thing that you've got going on, maybe if this is a project, somebody realizes that expanding is going to take less time away from them. And they tell you, well, it's either me or this. And they give you an ultimatum. Guys, that choice is up to you. It could be some kind of a block, or it could be somebody that you go to and you finally ask them, do I do this all the time? And they go, honey, I love you. Yes, I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay? But then again, you could decide, okay, so this is a specific message for someone they're telling me, guys. This is somebody deciding to let something go. And it could be a person. Because now you're lighting your own path. You're not very happy about it. And I'm feeling like walking on eggshells. So if somebody has a relationship that they feel like they're always walking on eggshells, you are due to have some growth and some change and to light your own path and walk away from this thing in the past. So I don't know who that message is for. I'm not even going to, if you're going to know if this message is for you, if that's in something in particular. Yep. And we got letting go. Because somebody feels like they've been walking on eggshells. So this could be a choice in love, guys, too, about walking away from a relationship that you feel like is no longer suitable or is no longer, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship. It could be a job that you really love. And that's no longer making you happy and you want to strike out on your own. Okay? And of course, if you have somebody at work, or maybe you have a small business with somebody else and they're like, well, I don't want you to strike on your own because it benefits me if you stay here in this little bitty business. And you've just come up with an idea you want to do your own business. And even though you care about your partner, you decide to let it go because you feel like you're on a tightrope. You want to do your own thing, and they're wanting to keep you stuck because it's more beneficial to them if you stay. Maybe you do all the work. Maybe you do all the actual work. You're the front face for everything, but they do everything behind the scenes, and they don't have to work as hard. Maybe you have to put extra energy out. That's going to resonate for somebody. So somebody, you have some kind of a business or some venture with another person, and you're doing all the work, and you're just tired of it, and you decide to walk. And they don't want you to walk because you're doing all the work. They're splitting the money with you, but you're doing all the work. That's going to resonate for somebody. So guys, that is a very particular message for someone right there. Whatever this is, and that could really be the secret thing too, that maybe nobody that knew you were in this venture knew that you were the one doing all the work, and you just decide, no more, I'm done. And then you go through this doorway, guys. So take that how that resonates. It could be a relationship with a partner in this venture that you got going on, and you just decide you just can't do it anymore. Yep. Somebody walks away. Somebody walks away from something that's just more beneficial to someone else, and you're letting go, and because you're tired of walking the tightrope. And when you walk away, you get more growth. Do you see that, guys? You walk away, Life starts going forward and you get this success. There's you getting on your chariot and running away. Process of change. You heal. You're grateful, and yep. That's a message for someone there. You just walk away from this, whoever you are. So that is a specific message for someone. So whoever that this resonates for, especially with the tarot, your spirit guides and angels are telling you leave. That is a message for someone. Leave. Oh, they're telling me to shuffle again. Hang on, guys. There's another message coming in. Shuffle again. Okay. Oh, that wasn't a very good shuffle. Guys, it happens this way sometimes. I feel like another spiritual council member or something just stepped up. Hang on, guys. We're getting another message here. I can feel them. You have all the tools that you need, and you need to listen to your intuition. So this, I feel like, has to do with another kind of venture or something that your intuition's been telling you that it's time to move on. You haven't been listening because you don't think you have all the tools that you need. So whoever you are, no matter what, if this is to do with a venture or something that you need to let go of within yourself, your intuition's been telling you that something's not quite right, and you need to pay attention to that. Someone logical that's not very emotional, right here and right here, they're going to come in and they're going to tell you, they're going to agree with you, whoever this person is. Okay? But somebody is going to agree with you on doing something different because you haven't been listening to your instincts. Yep. Call to a new life. Okay, guys, so that's two different little storylines here. One's about a relationship, one's about a project. Actually, I think there's two about a project. And one of them, you are doing all the work, someone else is getting all the credit, and they're holding you back simply because they realize that you're a gem because you're doing all the work. And that's why you feel stuck and why there's been no movement. So that message is going to resonate for somebody. So guys, that's what I have for the fire signs today. Okay. And I just really feel like that whoever this message is for, the very next card is the Tower, guys, and that's that Haggles. So guys, whoever this resonates for, whether this is a venture or relationship, and it doesn't have to be a relationship with a person, I mean with a loved one. It can be a relationship in a venture, in some kind of a joint, maybe a small business or an online business, something where you're always on the computer doing all the work, and they're at home sipping with their feet propped up, sipping a beer, and you're doing all the flipping work, and they're taking half the money. Okay, they just showed me that image. I actually just got an image of somebody sitting back drinking a beer while somebody else is doing all the computer work. Someone else is doing all the shipping while they're sitting in their little office with the door closed with their feet propped up, drinking some kind of a drink while y'all are doing all the work. And they're taking most of the money. That's going to resonate for somebody. Guys, don't be shortchanged. You have all the tools you need. Do not let somebody sell you short. Don't sell yourself short. Okay, guys, I'm just telling you what... Ooh. Hang on a minute, guys. Yeah, somebody just realized that because I just got a dump load of energy on top of my head. Wow. So somebody that's going to see this message, this is going to resonate for you. And I just literally felt you say O-S-H, you know what? Somebody's going to say this message is for me. I literally felt a wave of energy, guys, on my head. I usually get on the right side of my head. That's where I get a lot of my energy from, where like my scalp will tingle when I know that angels are coming close. I'll get my scalp will tingle before, and I literally just felt a dump of energy on my head. So message received, guys. Whoever gets this message that it resonates for, and you say O-S, I just literally heard that in my head. This message is for you. So step back, take a look at the situation that you're in, and you think about it carefully. Go back over things where you feel like there's been red flags you didn't pay attention to. Okay? You're going to see some kind of red flag that someone or another person that's unseen. Guys, you're going to realize, yep, you're going to realize, well, shit, I am getting shortchanged. I am doing all the work. Rather, it's a relationship, a job venture. Someone is doing all the work while somebody else is sitting on their butt and taking all the glory. All right, guys, that's what I got for y'all this morning. And this is really a very strong message for Leo, Aries, and Sag. Or Aries, Leo, Sag, however you want to say it, guys. And yeah, your spiritual council members or either an ancestor, passed on loved one, somebody is I just feel like they're shaking their head yes. Sometimes I just get a bit of energy, guys. They're shaking their head yes. Somebody is getting shortchanged. So, guys, that's what I got for y'all this morning. I don't even know what the heck I'm going to call this one. But this is for the fire signs, where you are now seeing all the nuances because you stop and you think and you look. You get together with some other people. They tell you. And you just, yeah. This is really, I feel like this is a good luck, good timing message for somebody. Or perfect timing, divine timing. Good luck, divine timing message, guys. That's what we're going to call this one because that's what they just said to me. All right, guys. Guys, be a light in the darkness. Be somebody's hero. Be your own hero. In this case, really, be your own hero. Because if you feel like, or you suddenly realize you've been shortchanging yourself, guys, you've got all the tools that you need. And your intuition is screaming at you. You're just not listening. You're not seeing the red flags. So go talk to that friend that's very logical-minded and say, hey, am I right in feeling? So, guys, this is a good luck, good timing message for somebody that's an Aries, Leo, Sag. Be a light in the darkness, guys. Be your own hero. Lana Scott Lighthouse.